been playing by the same hand, how you'll find something new. I can't work it out what it's all about. I won't live my life through you. This ain't real, this ain't true, this ain't what I signed up to. This ain't right, it's no good, no good. Oh, everything is changing, and I've been here for too long. Going through the same things, I've been hurting so long. Got to move on, say I can't do this anymore. If everything is changing, then I know, yeah, gotta let go.
Alright, so welcome guys to what is going to be a long night or a long morning of MarsTV Dota 2 League here on Azubu. I'm Egan, I'll be your caster for this exciting amount of games. So let's get into it. You know, we already got Tongfu taking on Newbee to start it off. Tongfu have a doubleheader, eHome have a doubleheader, and Newbee have a doubleheader. So just like everybody's playing everybody today. So we'll see how these games pan out. I'm excited to cast them and bring them to you, and yeah, let's hop into this game right now. Everybody's finally in. Everybody's looking to get this underway, and yeah, this is going to be exciting. After the summit just concluded, you know, you get some more Chinese action. Vici Gaming didn't get too far. LGD, IG, all knocked out. Vici did finish in the top 3 at least, getting 3rd place, but yeah, they lost to EG and Secret BDG. So yeah, proving that Europe's the best right now. A lot of people probably fight me against those words, but yeah, this is going to be exciting. A lot of Chinese Dota. I'm enjoying to see how they adapt to the meta. Visage, Spirit Breaker, Bounty Hunter all going to get taken out. Will a Chen or an IO follow is the real question. Do we see an Enchantress ban? I'm not sure, but Tongfu as of late, they've been struggling a little bit, and actually take away the Undying instead. So not too surprising that the Undying's out of there, but that should be free game for Newbee to really pick up the IO. Go for IO Tiny, IO Bristleback. There's just so many things that damn hero can do. So we'll see. We'll see how this pick comes in, and actually go for the Gyrocopter instead. So I guess Newbee were watching a little bit of the summit, seeing how strong Arteezy was on that specific hero. Just Rocket Barrage, man. Just so stupid. Making these games just seem like Gyrocopter's super OP, but if Gyrocopter gets ahead, he's able to rush you down with the Rocket Barrage. You're gonna have a tough time. Also, you know, he's got the call down. His late game potential is unlimited, and what he lacks in, you know, maneuverability, he makes up for in clear damage. Just he's got everything you could ever need. So Clockwork gets picked up, another great hero that we saw at the summit. Universe and Zai, 2 of the best in the world. I don't even know who to place on top, honestly. Both of them had stellar performances, and both of them just are masters of playing the Clockwork. So next pick with that, they're going to pair with the Queen of Pain, and that'll be the mid lane. So pretty A standard picks for this kind of patch. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I want to see some more Coddle. I want to see some more interesting variations. Haven't seen much, you know, Omni Knight or Pudge or anything like that. That's a little too gimmicky, but yeah, with the Gyrocopter, I'd say you just pick up the IO, but they're prioritizing the Rubik instead. A lot of stuff to steal here already. Hook Shot, Sonic Wave, and that Rubik pick just gets better and better as we progress through this draft. You know, he's got Telekinesis too. He's going to be a good utility, and I mean, that's already a solid pickup with the Gyro. You give yourself a lot of kill potential if they even have him in a tri-lane. Gyrocopters, like, they leave Arteezy alone on Secret. Like, he'll farm up by himself in any kind of one-on-one matchup, and the Gyrocopter pretty much takes a huge advantage over most of the other opponents. So we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, let's get into these next few picks. And I mean, this game is going to be very close. I know it's not going to be close. I'm not calling it as close, but this game is going to be very interesting is what I wanted to say. So ban-wise next, I think they would take away the IO. I think they would take away the Chen. Like, if they haven't learned as of now that Chen is probably... Well, I guess Chen is more specific to, like, Puppy and Chuan, if anything. But then they showcase the power of Enchantress. I don't know. At this rate, like, the bans can be very specific at times, but the Bounty Hunter kind of hinted that Newbee may have wanted to go for Chen. You know, that's one of the big counters to Chen or Enchantress. They take away the Sand King. That's another big jungler that can be taken out of there. He can also offlane, too, just sit in Sandstorm and just do all day. But, It's a lot of interesting bans right now, a lot of support bans, and also the Spirit Breaker Dying combination in itself is just such a damn strong combo. I doubt we'll see any teams really ever let that slip through. It'll really depend on the banning phases here, but I think these teams have played each other enough to really know kind of what they want to ban away. So I can't really guess the other bans. I would assume, you know, that Tongfu want to take away a little bit more mid potential, like the SF could go. I would think that since they have the Queen of Pain already, they have the pure damage, they could honestly go for like a Lina or something, like Lina support with a Clockwork. You get yourself some lineup with the Cogs, and you're good to go with that. This is already a very interesting draft. The Rubik, too, just kind of scares Tongfu away from going for those big ultimates. Like, we don't see Tidehunter too much anymore. We don't see really Centaur Warburner anymore. But, you know, Clockwork, Darkseer's been making a bit of a resurgence as of late too, so it's been pretty good there. And there's the Enchantress ban. Okay, so they're kind of figuring out a little bit of what Newbee might want to be going for here. So I still expect the Chen ban. I see it as the next ban for Tongfu. They have to be talking about it like, okay, they banned Bounty Hunter. Do they want a hard jungler? Maybe they're trying to let something else slip through to pair with this Rubik, like Lion still in deck too. And a lot of phenomenal Lion play came out in the Summit. To say the least, like, there was so many multi-man spikes, like, it was just too damn good. So, we also, I just want to see more Coddle, honestly. Like, the Coddle, the reduction in spell, like, is so good with the Gyrocopter, or anybody for that matter. And he just brings solid wave clear, and, you know, the maneuverability of the call, sending someone to him, as well as the blinding light, man. 70% chance, 66 seconds when it's maxed, like, so good. There's just so many good things about 6.84, but also sometimes it brings in quick games, it brings in raffle stomps that people are just like, this isn't quality Dota, but, you know, quick games are a part of the meta, it seems right now. So, 20 seconds, they really thought about it. Ancient Apparition, okay, maybe we'll see some heal come in. Like, Chen is a solid healer, you know, Hand of God, you got yourself the mechanism. I mean, everything kind of points to a Chen pick right now. Someone to hold, maybe a mech, too, could come in. SF is still a pretty solid pick against the Queen of Pain. Storm Spirit's still in the deck, too. I mean, Tongfu, they've driven over the Dragon Knight. Okay. And they take the Chen. That's a pretty smart pick, I guess. With like all the Chen counters gone, why not just go for it yourself? They had the ban in the pick. So they take away the DK. And DK is another thing that's been just off the chain lately. If he can find himself some early leads, get the Shadow Blade out, you're just gonna have a great time. So they pick up the Chen. That's gonna give him the Hand of God. That's something for Rubik to steal, but I think this Chen is gonna be a huge deal. If he can find himself, you know, a troll, Dark Troll Summoner in the other part of the game, get a net in mid, try to snowball the Queen of Pain a little bit in the lane, should be pretty good.
5 seconds remaining.
It's kind of interesting to see that they would ban the DK. Well, it's a pretty hard card out of Queen of Pain. Never mind. I'm kind of talking to myself because sadly we don't have a co-caster, but Shadow Fiend comes in and there it is. Okay, so going for the atypical stuff here. I doubt we'll see a Dro or anything crazy come out. Like, everybody's ranged already. Like, the Visage Dro combo was pretty big too in the Team Secret EG Grand Final. You can see how powerful just that composition was, and it's off some severely good picks on EG. Like, they won the game like that. So, Tongfu, what do you want to pair with this Chen? Support-wise, Lion's still on the deck. We still have plenty to look for. And we still need to see what the one position is going to be to fill up that tri lane. Or it'll probably like a two-ish kind of lane, because the Chen will be juggling and roaming around to help out the Queen of Pain. And alright, they go for the Shadow Demon. Seen a little bit more of him lately. Defensive disruptions, always pretty good. Can stop the Gyro Missile, can kind of save anybody that gets lifted up. And also good offensively too. You take the Shadow Demon, you hurt him a little bit there. As an illusions, and the Purge is a big thing as well. Going through BKBs with that Purge is super nice. The amplified damage too with the Queen of Pain is not bad. And there's the atypical Earthshaker to round up the Rubik Earthshaker combination. That's one of the stronger support lineups. And I'm always a fan of the Shaker. So I'm kind of looking at the Shadow Demon and thinking that might be a do or die situation for them, because if the Shadow Demon can set up some ganks and line it up pretty well with like the Clockwork Hook, because it's been really marvelous things happen. And also, the best thing about the Shadow Demon too with the Clockwork is if the Clockwork hooks in, gets the cogs off, you're going to be able to disruption him, you're going to be able to amplify the damage to the one target that's in there, or amplify the damage on that person that's in there. And last ban, so what do we got? What do we got coming in? I still want to see what the one position is going to be. Tongfu could go for PL. PL is pretty solid against Gyro and Shadow Fiend, but against Earthshaker not so much, because, you know, Echo Slam and the amplified damage from all the other Echoes, but we'll see. And you make more illusions too with the SD disruption. So they ban away the Lina, something that I would have been looking for, if anything, because the Earthshaker could still go off lane, and we really haven't seen what Newbee want to do for the off lane. And they ban the Luna. That's an interesting ban. I wouldn't have thought Tongfu would go for the Luna, but Newbee a little bit worried about that. So what do we got? PL, Naga. I doubt we'll see Ever Terrorblade again. This doesn't feel like a Naga game. Although, you know, being able to make more illusions is always great. But against the Gyro and the Shadow Fiends. Well, I got a couple seconds left. They're gonna tap into the reserve time. And I'm still I don't feel a Drow. I don't feel a Drow in this lineup. I don't think it would work too well. The silence is nice by all means, and she'll be able to rack up a bit of damage too for the team. So they got 5 seconds. They really tapped into it. Oh, they're gonna go for the Leshrac. Okay, that's something that lines up with the Shadow Demon pretty well, because if the Leshrac can find the levels early on, get himself a bit bigger, and he'll be able to get tanky too. He'll be a Bloodstone carrier. He'll be able to maybe go for an Octarine Core. Who knows? And it lines up pretty well with the disruption and the cogs. I'm actually really liking that pick. The only thing is, you know, once the BKBs come out, they just run over the Leshrac and the Queen of Pain. So, gotta keep an eye on the timings of the BKBs. Newbee, what's their offlane going to be? Tidehunter is still pretty relevant. Broodmother's still on the deck too. Broodmother could have her way if she goes for the Hand of Midas into the Orchids on the Queen of Pain. And can be a bit of a problem for Chen. So, we'll see. We'll see. A good Midas carrier actually wouldn't be too out of the question. Being able to kind of steal away Chen creeps here and there always is kind of annoying for the Chen. And they go for the puck. Okay, never mind. So, is this going to be the mid puck? I don't think it will be. June picks it up here. Let me just switch over to boost. So, yeah, this should be June's offlane puck. Okay. Let's put that up. Let's put this up. And yeah, let's get this game underway, boys. So this is going to be game 1 of the best of 2, I guess you could call it, between Newbee and Tongfu. I'll be your caster, EGAD, or Eddie Cass, and yeah, let's do the introductions. Rabbit on the Gyrocopter, Moo will be playing his mid lane Shadow Fiend, June on the off lane puck, Banana playing the Rubik, and Sanshang on his Earthshaker, actually rocking the Starletter set too, that's pretty cool. And then from the Tongfu side, we got Melody Lovers on the Shadow Demon. Kabu will be playing, I guess, the one position kind of Lesh up there. We'll see how that pans out. Saw a little bit of Sumail Leshrac today. U9 on the Queen of Pain. And then LPC playing the Chen. And where's that offlane Clockwork? Red placing his ward over here to block the camp. He's got the ping out too. And they went aggressive here. They really want to block up these Chen stacks, I believe. So they'll block the hard camp. And they'll block the medium camp. And that seems to be about the damage they'll do. Maybe go for the hard camp block as well here with this sentry in the middle of the spawn. No. Oh, okay. He's going to try to block the pull, it seems. No. He's going to get spotted out? No pull block? Yeah, there's the pull block. Okay. So. Oh, they even get the hard camp block. Look at this. Is some serious Chen hate right now. You block away 4 of his camps. And down here, a little bit of skirmish for the bounty rune, but it will be an even split. We got Shadow Fiend and then Queen of Pain picking up one apiece, and that'll give them their little mid lane early game advantage. And you know what the Chen's going to do? If LPC wants to be ballsy, he'll be going into the Newbee jungle and taking away some of their camps instead. Trying to persuade those, but I don't think they're going to have the sentries to kind of de-ward this right now, especially with the boot start from Melody Lovers. Yeah, no way. No way they'd be able to do that. And both respective mid laners going to get also a salve because of the fact that they picked up that rune. So it'll be June all by himself in a 1-on-2 matchup, and yeah, it's going to be kind of 2-on-1 with the Chen just stealing creeps, and he does find himself a centaur, so not too bad. Only thing is, he can't really farm too well because his camps are blocked, which is devastating. He has only got this one medium camp stack to really work with, which is just a horrific thing. We got to see how these lanes pan out as well, because this is already a terrific start for Newbee. Blocking out this much and going to keep the Chen back for quite some time. And I don't suspect this puck will ever really die in this lane. If they coordinate it correctly, you know, they have to get the solid burst out. But he's got himself a circlet and 7 tangos, so he's got plenty of sustain. I doubt he'll be dying anytime soon. And LPC's got only 1 camp to work with, so he'll pick up some sentries, I believe. Yep. And try to go D-ward. This is his only way to really get back into the game. All right, drops 1 sentry here. Eats the tree. Yeah, he read it perfectly. Nice. That was the ward they also saw them come in with from the Tongfu side. So, whoopsie. So they'll be able to get that one. And if he can find the hard camp ward too, that'd be a pretty decent recovery for him. Although he had to spend the 200 gold on sentries anyway. But he's not too worried about it if he can find a bit of recovery. So, yeah, look at this. Nothing the puck can really do. Just keep harassing him out, but this isn't really like lion harass. Oh, Queen of Pain gets fissured. Able to actually blink away from the right click that would have ended his life for Moo. So he'll be able to salve back up and be just fine. And then coming up top, LPC has this DD. They want to go into June, but they realize just how hard of a kill it is. Are they going to go for it anyway? No. This ward actually doesn't spot him, I believe. Does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, boy. So, disruption in onto the puck. They don't get the split earth there, so they're going to try to still burst him down a little bit. No, they can't even line it up with the centaur. Which is kind of unfortunate, and that's just the power of the offlane puck. If it was anybody else, maybe like the Clockwork or the Undying, they would have got that kill. But for now, just the pesky fairy dragon going to get away from that. And how's his lanes going already? Yeah, no surprise that Rabbit's going to be on top of the Gyrocopter. We're just seeing how strong Gyrocopter is this patch in general. Yeah, just go for max Flat Cannon, max Missile Rocket Barrage, and you're A+ on damage. You're going to be the most damage dealing hero in the other part of this game, and still have yet to see a first blood. And we'll see how long it takes. If this is going to be possibly one of the slower games of Chinese Dota, who knows? But the summit wasn't very slow in general. A lot of 13-minute games, a lot of 20-minute games. And maybe the Chinese scene is going to be just as aggressive with this patch. How's the mid lane going right now? It's 11-4 in terms of last assist and eyes, and then 14-6. So Moo having his way against UU9. Look at that damage coming in, almost first blood. Again, the fissures giving UU9 such a terrible time. Woo, that was close. And then again, puck up here, stopping them from getting the pull off. He's gonna be able to get the XP too. LPC coming in with the mud golem. They do have this pesky boulder toss, and use the last of his mana to just orb and jaunt away. So at least harassing the puck, but the puck's getting plenty of levels. Not as much as red, though. Oh, actually, red's been forced back a little bit, too, and denied. Actually, denied heavily. 13 denies on Rabbit? That's really damn good against this clockwork. So, the one-on-one matchup, like I said, the Gyrocopter will always have the more favorable time. And, I mean, I'm not sure what build he's going to really go for. Maybe S and Y, drums, who knows. But in mid lane, U9, they want this first blood so badly. Look at this. Commit the invisibility from Banana, too. If he moves up, he's going to get telekinesed. Oh, did they see him? I don't think they did. Just outside of the tower's vision range. He's going to get pulled back. Actually, fissured, too. Never mind. And they missed the final race to get the kill. They just can't get him. He's so tough to kill. That's the problem with the blink mids, man. If you don't have enough stun power to commit, you can't get those early kills. And, man, he's putting that level 1 blink to use. But that gives more space for Moo. It's just about being space created and about getting the SF. A little bit of momentum in that lane. Seeing as the Queen of Pain can be a real big bother, and the Queen of Pain isn't going to get much support from the supports either way, because they're going to be focusing on top. They're going to get LPC farmed up a little bit, seeing as to how he was forced to delay his jungle quite a bit, and maybe going to go for a little bit of revenge here in the mid lane. But they don't see the SF, so they're like, will this smoke be useful? It doesn't seem like it will be. They're going to go back up top onto June. They're going to try. They're going to try to get anything they can out of this. The Edict is out there, though. June's going to be able to jaunt, but... oh, no, he gets a perfect silence off, but it's not a long enough one, so he'll get disrupted. The empty damage comes on out there. He goes into the tree line, jukes a stun from the Centaur, and look at this, man. June playing it perfectly, but he gets bashed out by the Centaur from LPC. Oh, my. The amp damage lasts so long. He gets hit by the lightning. That's level 3 lightning, too. So they get first blood. LPC gets that one. That's huge for the Tongfu side, getting first blood on June's puck there. We've got DD on UU9 looking to come down bot here onto Rabbit, who's already pretty damaged, almost level 6 XP away. There you go, stays around for that one. And we got boots and a magic stick. So, oh, we even got a Dark Troll Summoner here for LPC. So we are ready. We are ready to see him go roaming around, gank again. He's even got an Alpha Wolf too for a little bit of extra damage. And I'm wondering if Chens are now prioritizing, you know, go for Mud Golems because of the Boulder Toss. It's a 0.6 second stun duration, but it helps out a lot. It does a fair amount of damage. 125? It's pretty good. June again up top, forced to jaunt away. Sansheng still level 2 though. He's smoked up. He's looking good to try to just go back to mid, but they've proven just how hard it is to kill U9, and they also have this really aggressive ward too to kind of spot him out. But he's smoked up. He drops his own ward. Looking forward. He wants to go in. And I can only suspect that patience is the key to this game right now. And no real attempts on Red's life right now. Still level 3 on the Rubik. Red's level 6, so he's got the hookshot available. And is this the point where we see him pick up a smoke? Is there a smoke on the courier? No, there is not. So, you got LPC coming on in. He's only got a Wild Wing Ripper, and I mean, only one kill to start. 7.5 minutes in. Not bad, not bad. Definitely going to be a more farm conservative game for the first 15 to 20 minutes, but, you know, if we get the mech out on time for the Shadow Fiend, if the Gyrocopter finds himself with an SNY earlier on, we can see them pushing very aggressively. He's already got the phase boost, he's already got the Aquila. I mean, he's roaring and ready to go. And, like, top of the last, it's in an eye, it's not surprising. SF and the Gyro. And net worth-wise, is the same story. So we'll have a fight for this rune, possibly. Melody Lovers, okay, gets the disruption, gonna amp up the damage a little bit. The hook shot connects, but only hits the illusions. Oh, nice counter initiation too from the fissure, and then they draw out the defensive cogs. So yeah, nothing gonna come out of that. Had the hook shot landed, I could have seen, you know, EU9 blinking on in there, but not gonna come out. And all right, again, this is the problem I said with the Shadow Demon, is that he can be a good source of initiation, but if there's nothing really to follow up, they just run away. What are you gonna do? He's not level 6 either, so he doesn't have the slow from the purge. And again, just a lot of mid focus, a lot of mid pressure. Moo is getting some farm up from the jungle though. He's got the regen rune and just keep throwing out those raises. He doesn't have any stacks though. We don't see a lot of prioritization on stacking as of late for Shadow Fiend, but we'll see. We'll see. I know that Tongfu are heavy underdogs here. We got a Coil coming out. That's the first one of the game. They're going on to Kabu. Gonna go forward, though, with that jaw. That might not be too good for June. He's gonna get Lightning Storm down. Oh, my God, that damage is huge. Rabbit as well is gonna fall, and Kabu stays alive. Just barely with 28 HP. Hand of God committed as well to heal everybody back up. And whoa, perfect counter initiation from Tongfu. They turn that into a quick 2-for-0, and now they're gonna be backing up a little bit. They get hurt severely because of the call down too from the gyro, and Moody gets a lot of space, so it's not that bad for Newbee, but huge play for Tongfu. Countering that one out and keeping Kabu alive. And it seems that he's going to be going for a straight Ags? Potentially. I would think that's going to be Ags, but... Oh, no, it could be Octarine Core too. There's plenty of options for him right now. Or Bloodstone. Bloodstone's pretty good too. I would like to see either of the three. All of them are pretty core options for the Leshrac at this point. So June, he's down and out for a bit. He's got those 2 deaths already, and I said it was going to be hard to kill him, but once they get a bit of the lockdown there, and he's just done. They have to chain it perfectly, which they have been. And he overextended himself too with that jaunt, which... Little aggressive, little greedy, seeing as to how he had the Gyrocopter behind him. He thought it'd be an easy kill. So a little pull coming in too. June, you really have to be, when you're playing Puck in the offlane, you have to be really ready to phase shift. And if you're not able to do so, you're going to take a lot of damage. So Sanshang still level 4 with his buddy Rubik, and in terms of the levels, I'm assuming... You know, they're going to be down now. Yeah, LPC is level 7 on his Chen. The Shadow Demon is level 5. Too smoked up with the Chen creeps. Looking for possibly a flank here at the June. Going to go for a dive. Reds here as well. Oh, man. This is some serious puck hate. Oh, if this hookshot connects. Jeez. This is a terrible time for your offlaner when this is happening. So, the lane's going to push up. They're going to be ready to see him. LPC spotted out too in the tree line, but June, oh, he's going to be able to dodge out the hook. What can he do next, though? Jaunt comes in, he gets pushed back by the cogs. He's going to shift and get away. Okay. They needed that hook shot to hit to initiate, because Kabu was ready with the split earth, but they'll be at least able to get this tier 1 out of this. There's some rotations coming in from the supports from Newbee. What do we got? Fissures, anything? Fissure to actually only hit the creeps. They backed off in time. And we even got a callback coming in. Oh, that's for the creeps, never mind, for Chen. So we'll be able to even keep them alive, which is a big deal. And they're already getting aggressive wards, too. They spotted out everybody rotating into the lane. And, okay, I thought they were going to get the tower. You know, I was ready for Diabolic Edict. And now they're going for a smoke of their own. Ooh, 4-man smoke. Could be feisty, maybe going into the Chen jungle, or going for UU9, but he's cased it up, and he's going for this delicious bounty room down bot. So, they choose to go for the jungle, and they were so close to LPC. Ooh, surprised the smoke didn't break there, but... Maybe go for a Kabu kill. We have Coil ready, and Kabu's going closer and closer. Smoke breaks. Banana. Oh, they pinged. Oh, Banana. No, the smoke broke. They couldn't get Kabu. So he's able to just strut his way out of there. This is not going well for Newbee right now. Pings are out, and they know. They know they're in there. They're pinging. They know. LPC's like, they're taking my camps, man. Don't overextend or you're going to die. So they split up the pushing. They're going to keep the Chen creeps in mid and force Moo to rotate out. A secondary TP coming in from Banana, but it's only to zap down the creeps and he just hand of gods them the full health. That's another pesky thing to deal with against the Chen. And they're still committed up here. Look at this. Kabu's playing so safe though. So diving him is near impossible right now. But they may try. They have quite a bit of burst damage, but you know, this value point booster, man, definitely kind of scaring them away. But in the bot lane too, this is just a lot of good split pushing coming out from the Tongfu side. Able to utilize the Chen creeps, able to utilize the fact that they have the pressure on Newbee, they have the kill advantage, and I believe they have a bit of the XP advantage too. Yeah, 2,000 plus. Gold's the same story. A little bit after that tower. And they're going for a tier 1 push of their own. Deny? No, not in time for UU9. So they at least go for a bit of a tier 1 trade. And the mech comes out in time for Moo. So this is almost the time for them to group up. Rabbit has his drums of endurance too. I would think they want to try to go for top again. I would feel they should go for top again. Yeah, they're ready. He's strength traded up though. Coil comes in. He's just going to TP. Where's the fissure? There it is in time with the call down. Kabu should just be absolutely destroyed here. There you go. Range close range raise from Moo, and he gets the kill. So they finally find something. And actually get a bit of golden XP out of that, so that's pretty good. So they TP on back, you know, Moo just hungry for the waves, gonna keep raising it up and just keep being that fat-ass Shadow Fiend. And up top, tier 1, gonna take some damage, maybe force some rotative TPs from Tongfu. Do we got those? Anything like that? No, they're focusing on a dive in mid. Ooh. Banana, if he shows himself, he's gonna get hookshot immediately. Haven't seen a Sonic Wave yet from UU9, but he's ready to go. He's got a Haster, and he's also got an Oblivion Staff in his inventory. So Rocket Flare actually going to go in. Yep, they find Moo. Going to cog him up. There's no way for him to get out of this right now. Defensive TP's coming in. He mechs. He's healing. He's doing everything he can with the Magic Wand, but just gets blown up by the Sonic Wave. Now they find a kill into red, though. And then a perfect fissure coming out from San Sheng's Earthshaker. So they make it a 2-for-2. And a pretty even 2-for-2 at that, but I think Newbee come out a little bit ahead. Yeah, just because of the clockwork kill. San Sheng, the savior there, making it possible for them to get a 2-for-2 with that fissure. So Newbee get a minor advantage out of that. Still on top of the net worth. Nothing changed too much from their side. And yeah, Rabbit, look at this. Just going to use Calden to clear out the wave and just get the hell out. He's also got 2,000 gold in the bank, so I'm sure he's ready to pick up his Yasha or his Sanj. Either one, quite honestly. In June, he's just farming up his Blink Dagger at this point. He's just trying to save up a little bit. And San Sheng, man, we've seen a lot of Earthshakers in general in the Dota scene just be crucial for initiation, be it pubs, be it pro games. Like, Earthshaker is just one of the most solid counter initiators in the game, especially once he gets his Blink Dagger. And he's got his Tranks, he's got his Soul Ring, he's pretty much ready to start farming up for that. It'll be a long time, don't get me wrong, but once he has it, it'll be okay. And I like what, you know, Tongfu's been doing. They've been using the aggressive wards, even having the New Observer ward for the Compendium for TI. But what's this? A nice little 3-stack Ancient stack here. Ready for when the Gyro wants to just take that one down. And Red's almost got his Blade Mail too. So, just going to be a minor bit of a waiting game. While Kabu's still farming up, he's got himself, you know, the Soul Booster. So I'm assuming this is going to be the Bloodstone route. I don't think I've ever seen really a Leshrac rush an Octarine core. It'd be the first for me. And it's 25% reduction of cooldowns, I think, right? Yeah, 25%. And I like the life. The life steal's pretty good too. Like, I would think you would want the Bloodstone though. The charges could become more valuable, but at the same time, that item is pretty risky. If you do end up losing the charges earlier and you end up falling behind, then it's just like a bit of a minus investment. I mean, at this point, the positioning is pretty key. We'll see a fat stack go down. I believe the Gyro's going to try to get it. No? Is that for the SF? That could be for the SF. Moo, trying to build his own BKB, it seems, with his Ogre Club. And this ward's been giving him quite a bit of information. Spotting out June, spotting out everybody trying to rotate. And then also the Rocket Flares have been pretty important. He's been keeping an eye on the stack, which is a really big thing, because he'll keep keeping an eye for it, and they might try to fight them at it. If they can contest for that stack, that'd be huge for Tongfu. So this tower, pretty low. Maybe gonna look for a push soon. But Tongfu at this point still don't have too much control. They have a bit of solid initiation, but there's not much real damage to follow up until later on in the game. And we need this Orchid to come out too for UU9. It's gonna be one of the really big counters to June, as well as the Earthshaker or the Rubik. And Moo's got a Hasterin. Ooh, is he ready to hunt? Is he to go for it? I would think if they really wanted to try to go for UU9, he'd have to break the coil and be silenced. So that'd be a tough order to fill. But we got Blink Dagger coming in from June very, very soon, so he'll be able to initiate ASAP. Any other items coming out here? Blink Dagger's out. There's a smoke up there for Melody Lovers, and looks like we got a little bit of the Rocket Flare stolen. Rubik level 6 now, so finally going to be able to steal some of those spells. And you got to think about the pushing game too. It's going to be really tough to break Puck, Rubik, and Earthshaker and SF. Like, there's just so much solid wave clear to come in too. I'm not even factoring the Gyro, but yeah, this pushing composition that could have came out from Tongfu would easily be dealt with. And do we have the Iron Shadows too from Melody Lovers? Not too familiar with what the SD would be looking for in terms of items. You know, 4 staff wouldn't be too bad, but he's not finding the farm that he would like to, sadly. So kind of a bit of group farming for a bit. Just keep the support safe, sit on back, and wait for Newbee to kind of mess up and overextend, which they're not going to. It doesn't seem like they're going to plan on it. Still just trying to build up items, and it's just become down to kind of that respective farm game. And now we're all in the stack. Oh, man. Look at it. There you go. Get him. This is going to be at least 1,000 gold into his inventory. Oh, they're even splitting it a little bit between moves, so... Sharing the XP, sharing a bit of the gold, spreading that commonwealth. Look at that. Boom. Fat stacks. Lots of XP, and... I mean, if you look at the graph real quick, you know, Tongfu had that bit of an advantage. He's going to slowly... go back on up towards Newbee. The XP is the same story. And with the smoke, do they want to try to gank here? It seems that Newbee are trying to be aggressive. They're pinging out. They want to decide who they want to go on, and they want to get this fresh blink dagger from June out there. A fissure, possibly a Kabu. There is a defensive disruption ready. They're not going to go for it. Playing it way safe right now. Oh, you not even popped his invisibility. Huh. I think he would try to scout with that, but... Oh, they were even ready, too. They saw him pop the invis, and they were going to drop the sentry to cut him off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, gonna go TP defend up top. Maybe even get a deny here. Flat cannon out. He's gonna recall them. Can he save them all? Yes, he can. Alright, so they at least deny this tier 2, or tier 1. Sadly, the Chen creeps will survive. I'm still waiting to see when they want to really clash. And he didn't go for the SNY, he went for the BKB. So, more worried about the magic damage, more worried about the potential CC that could come out onto him. And they're just still sitting mid. Look at this. What did he steal? What did he get? Oh, he got Lightning Storm. Nice. That's solid damage for him to throw out, as well as a really significant slow. And are Tongfu going to press this? What? He's really going to put them in the Roche? Huh. Yeah, no way. That's like a really cheeky play to do, or even go for. He's gonna send the Centaur up to kill the ward. Look at that. It was timing out anyway, but yeah, he's still gonna try to get that 50 bonus gold. June leading charge. He's even blinking forward. They want to find something. It's been too passive for too long. Used to these 20-minute stomp shows, man. But the Chinese scene seems to have found a way to slow down the game. Look at this. Gonna find the Satyr. Can't even recall it back. Zap down. Even committing Hand of God, too, to keep him alive. So Blade Man's off for the clockwork. Kabu did end up going for the Bloodstone. No Oxymarine Core rush here. And, I mean, we're going to see another Glyph if he commits to this push. Like, Glyph immediately. And Blake forward. We got the coil out. Do they break it? Do they commit to it? It's still going to stay there for a little bit. BKB comes in, fissures out, moves going to go straight on forward with the call. Though the damage is going to be huge here. He gets the mech. He gets healed up, though. He'll stay alive. The flat cannon won't be near enough to pick up the kill. A little bit of a zoning Requiem there. But they do pick up the clockwork kill down in the river. And that will be Rabbit's kill, too. So they find one, and that should be the, chance for them to push. There is a glyph available, but... do they really want to waste it on a tier 2 here? I doubt it'd be a waste, but do they want to really use it there? So Rabbit, what else? What's he got in the curry here? Yasha, we get a Yule Scepter up for June too. That's pretty good. He recovered a lot from those 2 to 3 deaths he suffered in that off lane. Definitely helps out a ton. And no more Ancients though, sadly. It is going to be fully blocked off by Tongfu, and now LPC's working on his own Ags. They really are on the Ags kind of farming game, it seems. BKB and Ags farming. And Kabu should be his own BKB, and then he'll just run into the fights and just use that Pulse Nova to just run through everybody. You know, I used to always think that Pulse Nova was pure damage, but I've been proven wrong time and time again. They wanted to go into UE9, but they're not going to get him, and it seems they're going to take out the last tier 1 from the Tongfu side. They're going to try to, at least. They don't have any good high ground wards to come out there, and Red's ready to hookshot in, but this is not a fight they can really look to take right now from Tongfu. So Illusion's out there, look at that. They just push it so fast. Gonna glyph. No, not even gonna glyph. Okay. Just stall for a little bit of time. Little split pushing was coming in from Kabu. Trying to pop the Edict, and uh-oh, he's gonna get blinked on. Do we have coil? Actually, we do. So he'll go in with the jaunt, pop the coil. Yep, there you go. He's gonna TP out, try to TP out. Cooldown's there. No missile or anything to stop him, and there you go. He's able to just TP out right in their faces. That's one of the problems with the new gyro build. Like, it doesn't incorporate missile early on. You always wait till level 10 to get that 1 point in. And UU9, oh, sneaky. Maybe find a kill on a June here. Trying to bait him out. Oh, he's looking for the gyrocopter. Oh, never mind. Going down. Oh, this is going to be able to pop him. Goodbye, friend. Boop. He should be dead. Telekinesis up, though. Does he make it out? Sonic Wave was stolen. That's huge. Echo Slave committed as well from Sansheng. Oh, that's a great steal to get. But it is a 2-minute cooldown since it's level 2, and the spell only stays there for 3 minutes. So he'll get one more in before it disappears. So a bit of a 1-for-1 trade, but I'm sure Tongfu are not happy that they lost the Queen of Pain there. He thought he'd be able to get a simple little 1 kill and get out, but it was not that simple. So tier 2 gonna get pressured up. Queen of Pain gone. It's a lot of their damage just missing, and they lose the creep wave though. See how much damage they can really push in. They're kind of just trying to force out the glyph right now, and they should be able to get it. Yeah. That's what they really wanted, but look at this dive. Whoa, that's pretty aggressive from Rabbit. So he's going to pop his BKB, pop the call out as well, and yeah, just get the hell out of there. Get to last hit on the tower. Tier 2's gone. Glyph is down too, so they keep that in mind for 5 minutes, that they'll be able to push without any risk of the fortification. So we got Manta almost up for Moo. He's going to bottle a regen. Runes don't get any better for him right now. And it's almost as good as S4's haste runes, man. The stat was what, like 36% of his runes end up being haste runes? Up in the top rune, I believe. I don't know how they pull that stat, but they do. So I still feel that, you know, Newbee are in about complete control. Really haven't been pressured too hard. They've been able to get denies on towers, and now they're pushing up the tier 2s, and now the SNY is done too for Rabbit on the gyro. So he's ready to go, and no one's really been hinting at Roche. Nobody smokes to try to sneak one in, or the Chen was trying to at some point, but that was a bit of a shoddy call. I don't think Chen soloing Roche would be the best thing, and gonna try to get some counter wards out here. Millennial Lovers pinged out, but there's really nobody with a blink over there to kind of happen to take him down. And I'm so happy they reduced mischance uphill with the killing of ward. Like, it's just one of the best changes possible. Like, it was just so annoying sitting there missing for like half an hour. And Tongfu don't really have a solid right clicker right now. This is all magic damage from them. The Clockwork can try to rush somebody down, but it's not going to be enough. The Queen of Pain could transition into a kind of a right clicky build, but right now she's focused on, you know, finishing up her BKB, maybe going for an Ags after that. But the Gyrocopter, the SF, they're going to be able to just mow down everybody. I can only imagine if they had paired it with a Drow, but that's just wishful thinking. So BKB on not BKB, Blink Dagger on Sansheng. He's ready to go in, but there it is, using it while right before he loses it. So Banana's like, this is the last time I'll be able to scream. I wonder what he looks like when he actually uses that, because I know Rubik has all these custom animations for whenever he uses like any of the other opposing hero ultimates. Does he open his mouth? I wonder if he does. But pings out. Kabu, if he peeks, oh, he's dead. He's gonna get blinked on. There you go. Silence, but pops the BKB instead. Okay, that's his 10-second charge, though, for absolutely nothing. The disruption comes in. 2-man stun from the fissure. Echo committed out to Melody Lovers. The call-down's there. June goes in front of the hook shot from Red. He gets used up. They pop their blade mail. That's not enough. And they actually send him back home. Oh, he made it, just barely. But now Kabu, chased down by the missile. Can they find this kill? Fissure blocks him off. They're able to go in front with the jaunt. There you go. Raises in from the Shadow Fiend. Moo gets that one. And it kind of feels like this game, it feels like it might be over. I don't really think Tongfu could fight. The draft right now from Newbee just seems just that much better. a lot more utility to stun up people, a lot more just chase potential with the right click, and I mean, they got the 10-second BKB out of the Leshrac, and it just wasn't enough. Even with that, he turned around and tried to help out his teammate, and it cost him his life.
Boom, there it goes.
So drums picked up from Banana. This is one of the first times I'm seeing Rubik with the drums of endurance, but yeah, he gets it. Interesting. Get the aura out for everybody. I don't see why not. A little bit of extra movement speed never hurt nobody. So 4-man smoke coming in. Maybe go for Roche. There's actually no wards around here. They could find a solid pickup on Moo. He's got his BKB and an SNY though. Do we got hookshot here? Banana. Is he the target? Hookshot pump fake. Does end up connecting out to Banana. Cogs are out. The damage is there, but he actually gets pushed away. So he's able to get out and get forced, not forced to back, but hit by the cog back. UU9 chasing down the kill though, gets the kill. And now going forward, Sanshang gets a 2-man stun off with the fissure. The coil's there too, but LPC able to run. Kabu gonna get the split earth, gonna chase him down with the BKB up. They pick up 1 kill. They're gonna look for more. They're already in a 3-for-2 exchange, and they're gonna get chased down. Kabu should be dead. Oh, he actually denies himself, so well played there. But UU9, he's gonna be able to blink away, and that's just a massacre. 4-for-2. Newbee still ahead, and UU9 not gonna be able to do much about this Roche. So Roche gonna die, and Aegis should be tossed out over to, it seems like Rabbit will pick it up. He'll just drop his TP. Look at that, just spamming Rocket Barrage, man. It's just a good spell. 6-second cooldown. So dumb. And, okay, never mind. Moo picks it up. So they give it to the SF, and, I mean, they're ready to push high ground. This game, that smoke was one of their only desperate attempts to kind of come back into this. I mean, item-wise, like, everybody's so far behind. And this is what I was talking about, the Bloodstone pickup. It could be completely useful if you can stack it up a little bit. Maybe get the 12 charges, but here it's at 4. He's died multiple times, and I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel like it is a core item, you know, for Kabu, for Leshrac in general, but it just didn't work out this game. Just really not able to put the Leshrac into full use for the Tongfu side. So we'll see this Aegis get put to use soon. They're gonna push up, go for a tier 2 up top. It seems with Moo leading the charge, and Tongfu can't even resort to really ratting. I don't see Tongfu being able to do so. And even Moo getting aggressive. Look at that, picking up a Crystallis. So we'll see a Daedalus come in. No Butterfly, no need for that. Nothing to really use the evasion on. And yeah, tier 2 should be coming in. Should be getting hit soon. Using that massive amount of wave clear, and it's only 3 people up here. They're putting, you know, 2 down towards bot. They have the defensive TPs. Rabbit's there too, and I could actually see them possibly getting the Aegis off of Moo here, but that would require everybody, and not everybody looking to group up from Tongfu. So they're looking for an easy tower exchange, but there you go, Echo Slam, Tongfu locked down completely. He's gonna drop. They take this one. The creeps from the Chen are still trying to push up this tier 2, but they just can't get it in time, so the deny is gonna be there. We miss a coil, actually. June whiffs that one just a little bit as LPC is able to get out of there and send back red on the clockwork. So good attempt, but only losing the Queen of Pain, and even getting the tier 2 denied, so nothing going the Tongfu way. Jeez, they can't even get a tower kill. So the tier 2 up top dies because of Moo's pushing, and now we see a little bit of aggressive play from the Newbee side. I mean, it's still leading quite a bit. The SF and the Gyro, man, just fighting for the top spot. Luckily enough, they're on the same team, so doesn't really matter who's on top. So, missile out, Kabu forced to run away. Banana, what did you steal? He ended up stealing actually the Pulse Nova. That's quite a bit of damage he can use out there, but his mana pool rather limited. So last of the tier 2 is gone from the Tongfu side, and I guess at this point we just wait to see if they can break the base. Tongfu's wave clear, not the best, but defensive disruption, kind of keeping them locked down for a bit. They miss the split earth opportunity, and Moo just walking forward. We get the steal on the split earth too, so you get telekinesis, you're gonna get stunned up for quite a while. Popping the mech, just face taking it right now. Moo still has that Aegis for another 2 minutes, so taking the tower, just leading the charge. Rabbit gets stunned, but There's the counter split earth, and there's a good fissure, but a 3-man cog comes in with the sonic wave from UU9. The damages are so solid, but it doesn't matter. Red drops, the Aegis is popped from Moo. The gyrocopter's still alive, just barely though. So we'll see a 1-for-3 trade technically, but split earth is there. June popping in with a 3-man coil of his own. Requiem of the Souls comes out, Blink breaking the coil from UU9. They try to turn around, try to do some damage, but June's actually going to get bursted down here. He's forced to use his phase shift. The stun connects. Wow, nice prediction from Kabu. And that's actually a pretty solid defense. They only lose a tier 3, but they pick up the Aegis. They pick up 4 kills, or 3 kills. And get a whole plethora of XP and golds. That was pretty well executed from Tongfu. That 3-man cogs, like Clockwork, is just such a solid late game hero. To use on base defense especially, like Universe, you saw him do it, and it was just something to behold. Honestly, like, being able to hold like that, like, take the awkward angles, and be able to get the multi-man cogs. We do have a bit of a pause for Red. So we'll hopefully get that resolved real quick. Alright, looks like we're good. So, we're still back in this point where Newbee are still ahead. They still have yet to lose the gyro or the SF. Oh, never mind. Back into the balls we go. Melody Lovers is having a bit of lag, it seems. And this is definitely one of the longer games of this patch, you know? Hitting that 35 minutes. Not too bad. As is, you know, typical kind of Chinese Dota style, where the game does last a little bit longer. We're not seeing Anti-Mage, though, anymore. We're not seeing really Naga or Terrorblade, so you don't have those, like, hour-and-a-half long, drawn-out farm illusions till they're unkillable kind of games, but it's pretty fun to see the aggressive nature of a lot of this patch. So Melody Lovers is back in. Let us see. I mean, Atomalize, how's things progressing? Banana's going for the 4-staff. Puck going for his Ags. Anything big? MKB was actually done for Rabbit there for a little bit. And he's also going to go for a Satanic next. I mean, he's almost 6 slotted, so he's ready to go. And the same can be said for Moo as he looks for his own Satanic. And Sanshane looking for 4-staff. So, I mean, everything came together for Newbee, except for that last push up mid. So LPC picked up his Ags. He actually found a Granite Golem in his first spawn, which is really nice. That extra HP should help out a ton. And Roche timer, we got a bit of a time for that. About 4.5 minutes, so we gotta wait to see. A little bit of chase down into LPC though. Did we get this kill? Moo doesn't go for Scotty or anything like that, so just trying to rely on his raw damage, but Sanshang, Fissure, comes in, only hits 1. Gonna get zapped out a little bit by that lightning storm, and Banana's gonna steal that. Okay. Do we have any kind of initiation? I mean, the disruption into just that massive amount of damage is huge. 2-man coil comes out, though. They're going to try to chase this one down. June getting the slow. The damage coming in is just too intense. Melody was forced to just defensive disrupt himself, but it doesn't matter. He goes down. LPC is going to be next. UU9 going to get blinked on, echoed. Everything committed to him, and he does get crit down by Moo on a triple kill right now. Looking for possibly the ultra kill into Kabu if he can find his own crit. No, Rabbit's going to steal that one away from him. UU9, or not UU9, Red, nowhere to be seen in that fight. With a DD, they ping him out, and they know where he is, so they should be able to get these racks, and this might even just be game. Blake Fissure comes out, Red, forced to take the long way home, and he picks up a 4-staff, but it seems it might be too late, or he might not even get to use that item. Just a huge fight from Newbee coming out. 6,700 XP exchange, 3,700 about gold, and that should be at least 1 or 2 sets of racks. The first one goes down in mid, and should see the second up top going out. So they force a fortification. The respawns this time are at least pretty low, but was that an MKB actually using on the tower? That's weird. Stun comes in onto Red though. He's gonna get dropped. Moo on a wicked sick. Look at these crits coming in. Rabbit's just diving forward, picks up the kill on the Melody Lovers. Tongfu forced to blink and BKB away. Moo trying to lifesteal and sustain up that, but doesn't matter. Rabbit on a monster kill, on a double kill. They get the Yules in onto the puck. He defensively Yules himself, and there was a buyback force out of Kabu. UU9 though going forward. That was a really ballsy blink. Could have been met by some serious force. And it seems that he's going to keep blinking forward. Ooh, we got a seal in the blink. Okay, so he's able to get out there. There you go. Nice. Sanshang stuck in the tree line, though. Ooh. What's he going to do? Is he going to try to be sneaky? Yeah, is he going to be trying to be sneaky? Oh, GG's actually just called. Oh, LPC. Calling the GG for Tongfu. they just want to tap out, get to the next game. It is a best of 2, so you do see 1-1s, and it's just about the points. It's about the time the game is won. So we're gonna head to a quick break. This is gonna be game 1 between Tongfu and Newbee. I'm EGAT or @EGATcast on Twitter. Hit me up there with your feedback. If you like it, by all means, hit up with the follow. And look at that, Moo and Rabbit just going huge, 8-2, 8-1. So enjoy the music. We'll be right back, guys. This is the Mars Dota 2 League here on Azubu.tv.
Step back.
enjoy it.
Am I tripping?
Alright, finally, we got back into the game. One of the casting pairs apparently was having trouble loading in. We're finally ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've been sitting here, anxious. This is going to be game 2 between Newbee and Tongfu. Tongfu leading 1-0. Looking to see if they make it a 2-0, or if Tongfu could tie it up and make it a 1-1. Let's hop into the draft. I'm Egad, or at EgadCast, and yeah, that was a pretty solid win from Newbee. Off the back of the gyro and the Shadow Fiend pick. So we'll see what things change up here. For now, I don't think we're gonna see Newbee kind of ban away Bounty Hunter. I think we'll see something different. Maybe the Visage. The Visage first ban has been pretty prioritized as of late. All throughout the summit, you can see Visage bans here and there. So we'll see if they can see any more of those here. So Queen of Pain will be your first ban. Tongfu, UU9 played that one. He had some good, sonic waves here and there, but at the end of the day, he just couldn't deal with the right clicks of the Newbee heroes. So it's not really. It kind of is surprising to me that was banned away, seeing as how there's a bit more that can be prioritized over the Queen of Pain. Maybe they have a different objective this game. Who knows? But there's the Visage ban, like I said, and Dro Visage lineups are kind of a thing of the past, it seems. Maybe Dro by itself with other things like Storm Spirit and such, but for now, you're not going to really see that pair come into really a big effect anymore. So there's the Undying, there's the Enchantress, and what did Tongfu go for first? Chen? I would... LPC didn't really have too good of a time on his Chen. Like, he pushed a little bit. He had some good creeps at times, but it just wasn't enough. The Chen pick really didn't come together for their lineup. And Spirit Breaker this time, though, is actually still on the deck. We could see that charging about, but this time Tongfu steal a gyrocopter for themselves. Interesting. That's a bit of recognition for the hero there, seeing as to how he is just that damn strong. I mean, we'll see Kabu playing it this time, and we'll see if he has what it takes to match the performance of Rabbit. That's just the priority of these picks. I'm more of a fan of going for the supports first. The Io's still there, the Chen's still there, but going for your core first, the gyrocopter, could lead into a clockwork pick for Newbee. I know that June is no slouch when it comes to playing his clockwork. Oh, they go for the DK. All right, hit me up with these spicy picks. I know we see a lot of Fada playing DK, and it's been here and there in the scene, and then they pick up the Ancient Apparition. Woo, but then it's met by an immediate clockwork. This is interesting from Newbee to prioritize these two first, actually, out of all that's in the pool. I know the DK stun is great and all. I know that Ancient Apparition kind of really hasn't been on the scene too much as of late because of Earthshaker, which actually gets banned away, and because of the fact that, Ancient Apparition is a farm up. He's got to get Midas, he's got to get Zags. It takes like 30 minutes. If he's lucky, it'll take sub 30 minutes, but alright, I like it. Interesting picks. The DK as well has proven to be something that kind of can win lanes super easily. He finds himself with an earlier bottle, he can just spam away. If he finds himself with an IO in his lane too, that lane becomes near impossible for any mid laner to kind of fight against, and he's already just tough enough. Even range matchups have tough times against him. Maybe a Viper will come out for Tongfu for UU9. I know, with 6.83 and all that back then, Viper Razor were all pretty common. The Viper here wouldn't be too bad against the DK. We see the Shadow Demon gone. We're going to see maybe another support actually gone too. Yeah, this is a Lion, okay. So, just taking a lot more hard lockdown, which kind of leaves Tongfu with limited options themselves, but We'll see. We'll see. Still see the Chen. I mean, like, Enchantress being banned doesn't mean that Chen will not come out. Or Enigma.
10 seconds.
Enigma later on in the game, too, for Tongfu would be pretty advantageous. That, oh, jeez. When he drops down the... I can't remember. Oh, God. I'm having a tough time remembering the ability. Oh, well. But he got the percentage damage, he's got the Malefice, and the little Eidolons are pretty good for pushing, too. So... Alright, last ban, Panda. Okay, take over the Brewmaster instead.
Newbee's turn.
Saw how strong that was in some of the American qualifiers, and it's just a solid pick in general. Splits, pretty annoying for any support to really deal with, and being, you know, suspended up in the air for 8 seconds in that Cyclone is pretty tough to deal with. So they take the Rubik, okay. Go back to the Banana Rubiks. There's pretty good stuff from him to steal here too. If you could ever steal the Rocket Barrage and use it against him, wouldn't be too bad. And they pick up the Shadow Fiend. Jeez, they're like copying exactly what Newbee just drafted. Alright, take the SF, take the Gyro. SF versus Dragonite, though, is a pretty weird matchup because if the Dragonite can start denying him early, he'll take 0 damage at all in that lane, and the SF will have a really tough time, especially with the damage reduction that comes in from the new Flame Breath. Like, oh man, SF pre-fire gonna have just a really significantly tough time. So, he's also set up for really good gank potential as well with the DK stun. And Rubik is known to roam, as well as AA being able to give some of those frosty fingers to everybody.
Reserve time.
So, Newbee, what do you want to pick up next? We need to see your offlane and your core to go against the Gyro. Slark's still pretty available. Magnus could come out for offlane. They'd be putting everybody kind of melee-ish, which I don't think they would really want. So, 50 seconds left. The birds are chirping outside. It's actually really early for me right now. I'll be casting into the wee morning hours. So, we'll have to power on through this. 30 seconds. What do you got? What do you got? What's your one position going to be? I'm feeling Slark. I'm feeling Drow wouldn't really work here either way. They pick up the Beastmaster. Okay, they go for the offlane first. The Roar here is going to be amazing against Gyro and Shadow Fiend. So, you have a lot of solid lockdown here. The Dragon Tail, the Roar. Okay. Telekinesis, healing reduction too from the Ice Blast from AA. But they pick up the Disruptor. Okay, Glimpse is going to be a pretty big deal here.
Turn to ban.
And the Static Storm with the Cogs combination to come out. I like this Disruptor pick. It gives Rubik, though, some more really significant spells to steal. If you could ever get Glimpse, you could ever get a Static Storm there.
10 seconds
It's pretty good.
5 seconds remaining.
So they gotta think about the last ban. What do they want to ban away from Tongfu? Another support that they could be looking for. The Earthshaker's off the deck, the Lion's off the deck. Lena, still available too. That was banned out last game.
10 seconds remaining.
Lena could be a bit of a nuisance to Newbee. Especially if he finds an Ags. Like, that would be really destructive to the Newbie side. And there's a Lena ban, okay. They ran out of reserve time too there.
To ban.
And then we see a Luna ban. This time it's kind of flip-flopped.
Newbee's turn to pick.
Interesting. And Newbee, what are you going to go for your one position? You still got a few options open to you. Lone Druid definitely wouldn't come out here. The Bear would just get demolished by Shadowfiend and Gyro late game. Oh, they go for the Lifestealer. Okay.
Radiant team.
Alright, I'm down for some Infest bombed up DKs going in with Shadowblade. And then they pick Coddle. Oh, I almost said Coddle of the Light. But alright, we got some variation picks here. Interesting. The Lifestealer is a pretty solid pick because they'll be able to just rage on up there and become magic immune. So don't need to worry about BKB. And he fights pretty well against the SF and the gyro. The open wounds really set them up nicely. So, let's see. The Wife Stealer is here. The Life Stealer. So, introductions. LPC will be playing your Disruptor from the Tongfu side. We got UU9 on his Shadow Fiend. Kabu taking the gyrocopter to his safe lane. Up top, Red on his Clockwork. And then Melody Lover's playing the Coddle. So, we get to see some chakra magic, man. Some cooldown reduction. Some nice seconds to come off abilities. And then the Newbee side, we've got June here playing the Beastmaster. Banana on his Rubik again. Rabbits on the Lifestealer. Sansheng on the AA. And then Moo playing the DK. We actually got Kabu catching out the gyrocopter here. Is he fast enough? He's got boots. He can actually catch up to him. Oh, 340 to 365. He actually caught him around the corner. Do we have open wounds? He's not in range. He's not anywhere near close enough. They get a bit of the chilling touch, and Kabu's able to run away, but he takes severe damage there. The boar was even committed too, but just couldn't find its right click, and that's actually be the first creep of the game over to Kabu. GG, 29 golds. That's it. Game's over. So Newbee will split the runes with Tongfu, and almost had first blood. Unfortunately, the telekinesis wasn't good enough to bring him back into Rabbit's open wounds. But it seems they were kind of trying to sniff out the aggressive tri-lane. They wanted to send Rabbit against the gyrocopter, and I believe they're going to get their wish. Yeah, they should actually have no problem here. And then send June solo against the Clockwork, and he'll have a pretty good time. It'll be a 2-on-2 kind of setup, though, which is interesting. And Banana's looking to see if he might catch out Melody Lovers, looking for a stack or anything like that. So, we'll see. They're going for actually an early aggressive potential kill here on UU9. Dragon Tail could be leveled up from Moo. And UU9 is like, are people behind me? What's going on here? He's playing it super safe. Look at that. Giving respect to the DK. He hits level 2 though, so he's got the raises and Banana. Whoa, that's way too aggressive right there. That could have turned into a quick 3 raises, and that would have been first blood. But ballsy Rubik play. That's what we can really expect here. We do have the Sentry coming out, but not going to spend out this ward from Banana. LPC trying to keep his camp from being blocked, but not going to happen. And now they're looking to set up with a Rabbit. If they find LPC, though, that's a quick and easy kill. He's actually looking to turn here. Open wounds on a Kabu. Going to slow him down a bit to set up for this gank. We got telekinesis. We got damage coming in. We got frosty fingers. We got first bloods. There you go. Banana going to secure that one for his team while LPC gets harassed out here by Sansheng. So, there you have it. Newbee get first blood, and Rabbit selling that pretty well. He'll be able to lifesteal back on up here just fine. And fight recap. Yeah, not much, but still first blood gold. Rabbit not getting the last hit, which he really wanted, but Banana stealing it away. And Tongfu again. They're not looking too good as of late. And going against Newbee, who I haven't been able to watch too much of, but Newbee still looked to be adapting to this patch just a bit and having a good time with it. I know Newbee did lose to C-Deck, I believe, who actually have a match later on tonight, so that's going to be fun to watch them. And Melody Lover's level 2, finally hitting that one up. Banana's going to get the Illusion Rune. And Melody Lover's also de-warded, so they managed to actually not get their camp back because this blocks the camp. But nice little bit of the Illuminates there onto Banana. Did we get glimpses? LPC is level 2 but didn't level it. So, lane-wise, I mean, the SF is winning his lane in terms of last hits, which is nice. But he can never fight the DK, which is the huge thing here. You can't really ever run into him or anything like that. We got Bottle Crowing coming in. Both bottles should be committed to mid lane. Like, they're going to get priority on this. And then they'll be pretty much good to go. So, the aggressive tri-lane is working out really well for Newbee right now. The gyrocopter only at 6 last hits. Kabu struggling to find a little much here. Even using flat cannon to try to get some last hits and denies, but he just can't do it. Oh, man. And Lifestealer, the Ags upgrade actually seems pretty worth it. You know, you get to put somebody inside of you because you gobble them up, and then you go inside of somebody else, and it's just like a whole 3-way of just a mishmash of damage. So, we got pull attempts coming in, Mud Golems out there, and I love the new Mud Golems, honestly. The Hurl Boulder is pretty cool. It makes dominating them pretty fun, but Rabbit, he's hunting. And he's got actually an early Orb of Venom, too. So, he'll be going for that race car build, it seems. Banana's going to find LPC, but take a bit of damage there from the Thunderstrike. And the only lane we can really focus on is going to be bot lane, because the Clockwork Beastmaster lane really has not too much kill potential until somebody roams up, and it's just going to be a last war for now. And Newbee already claimed a minor victory with that first blood. And 4-minute rune. Do we got Rabbit going to go wait for that? Yes, he is. In mid, though, actually, UU9, I was just completely wrong. I just caught it. I don't know what he was doing up the high ground that close to the tower, but he paid for it severely. That is a big no-no against a DK. You try to tower dive a DK, no way in hell that's going to happen. Especially if he has mana for Dragon Tail, if he has that value point in his passive. And yeah, I'm not sure what UU9 was doing there. He might have had potential to kill him, but it looked to me like Moose still had 300 health, and UU9 overextended way too hard. So, Boar, also going to be a huge thing this game, being able to slow up the gyro, being able to slow up the SF. And we got support gang coming in with Rabbit as well. Level 3 Lifestealer. And are they actually going to look to switch up the lanes? Do they put June against the gyro? He's got enough for a TP, yeah. I guess they're going to look to put June against the gyro. Are they confident with enough damage that they did to him? He's actually going to be able to catch him just fine. He's at 19 now. He's actually overtaken the Lifestealer. I'm wondering why they actually went for this shift. It's really weird, and it seems that Moo, he's been a target of a little bit of aggression. Red tried to gank up at him too, but you just can't do it. You just can't do it. And Sancheng's level 2, man. Poor guy. If he gets caught out, that level 3 Rocket Barrage is pretty much enough to kill him. Oh, Sancheng. Ooh. Playing it safe. They ping him out. Kabu's gonna go chasing. He's got phase boots. Goodbye, Sancheng. Look at this damage. He's gonna try to juke around. Can he get out of here though? He's got the TP in a couple seconds. He makes it. Oh, he juked enough of the Rocket Barrage to actually get out of there in time. Holy, now Red caught in the cogs, caught in the Rage Cage against the Rabbit. He's gonna take so much damage here, but he's got that bit of a battery assault going, and he'll be able to get out. Okay. Takes quite a significant amount of damage though. Using that salve, getting the phase boots out of there, and that's the trouble with dealing with the melee matchup. The Lifestealer will pretty much win it about 90% of the time. Tongfu was actually trying to go for Banana, but couldn't catch up to him in time. And just the sustain in general from Rabbit is so good on this Lifestealer. Invisibility rune 2 for Newbee. Got that bottled up for June. He's level 5, almost 6. Got the Roar on deck. Very, very soon. And I'm not sure why Moo popped the Dragon form here, but I guess he's just using it to kind of farm. So, Sancheng, they're trying to give him some space, man. They're really trying to give him a little bit of something, but he's not going to be able to get much out of here without being dove. If there's a value point in Missile right now for Kabu, that would be a dead Ancient Apparition. LPC though on the flank here, that's a dead Ancient Apparition right now. So we got Glimpse. We're going to get to pull back here. There's the Glimpse back, and he is gone. Rocket Barrage won't miss up this time, and Kabu gets his first kill of the game. Tongfu get their first kill of the game. And Moo looking to expire his Dragon form, maybe push up a little bit. We got the Roar here. UU9 gonna be hit by that Roar. Okay, we got some damage coming in. Flame Breath as well, but Red, look at this. 2-man cog, actually putting him back in with the telekinesis. UU9 does not have his Requiem though, and actually Red's cleaning this one up. He's gonna be able to pick up a double kill. Right click to come in. No, he's too slow. The Boar, the Micro. Red can't chase down this kill. Telekinesis is back up. There's a zap actually there from the E-Bolt, but no. Moo makes it out. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and I think they're happy with trying to get the Beastmaster for that kill on the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, they come out a bit ahead there. That's definitely good for them. So, Tongfu do get a tier 1 tower though. Space was created for the Gyrocopter to push that one down. And Sancheng just soaking up XP. He's at least level 4 now. He took 2 points in the Ice Vortex. So, he's looking to slow somebody down from diving him like last time. U9 getting his wand up. We got Rabbit still farming. He's going the race car build. I'm expecting an SNY very soon to come out for him as his next item. And yeah, Rabbit's going pretty uninhibited. He's trying to keep up with the SF and a gyro though. That's going to be pretty tough. Lifestealer not really known for his, kind of flash farming ability. It's near impossible for that to happen, but He's doing his best. Meanwhile, the Tongfu side got supports farming up the jungle a little bit. U9 just getting his space, and Red just camping up mid. He's got a hook shot again, and that was a brilliant counter initiation from him. It's just there wasn't the damage to follow up. If there was a Requiem of Souls, I honestly see that fight turning around completely, because you would have got the passive death from him and the activation. So Rabbit's just split pushing away. He's actually going to look for a kill here. No, Tranquil Boots, too fast, too fast. And the range of the open wounds too is rather limited at level 1 and 2. It does actually increase with levels, so he just needs about one more level in it and he could probably chase down on that. He's going to infest too and full heal up. Oh, I missed a kill in mid. It seems that Red, he used hookshot, went in way too aggressively and gets roared, dragon-tailed, everything. Oh boy, and then up top they're diving. Look at this Rabbit. There you go, levels up, gets the kill, pops the rage. He's gonna try to TP out of here. There is no missile, but the damage, holy shit, man. Rocket Barrage doing so much. They find LPC, they're gonna stun him up. Flame Breath, and they even use the call down to try to save his life, but Kabu can't do it. TP comes in from June, but the damage is there again. The Raze is doing so much. TP's come in defensively from Red, but he's not gonna look to cut them off. And at the end of the day, it's an exchange that actually goes into Tongfu's kind of favor. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Sansheng now looking to come on over here to get the rune, but he went a little too aggressive, so he decides to back off. And alright, Tongfu are kind of showing some map dominance now. Top of the net worth. This is like last game, but reversed. Tongfu this time have the SF and the Gyrocopter both on top. And I'm not sure that the Lifesteal is really a good option to deal with him. Kabu's going to chase here onto Mu. The Rocket Barrage does do quite a bit of damage. We actually got Glimpse in too. He's stuck in the Rage Cage right now. Yeah, they burst him down. Holy, that was enough damage to do it. He's not that tanky just yet. He's going for the Ogre Club, so I'm assuming he's going to go for Sange and then Silver Edge, but who knows. Hookshot, whiff, and we got a good Ice Blast coming in. That's a serious amount of damage. The Bolt's going to go on through as well. They're slowed up. Open Wounds comes in. Rabbit's trying to pop UU9. Requiem of Souls comes in, but he will not end up taking down. There's not enough right-click damage. The Axes almost kill him off too, but he was chugging through the bottle, popped his DD. Ooh, U9 barely getting out of that. Just barely. And also that fact that that was level 1 Ice Blast instead of any other duration was enough to kind of keep him alive there. Rabbit tried to get the kill desperately. And also another problem with dealing with an SF and a Gyrocopter is that when you're melee like DK is most of the time and the Lifestealer, you get kited so easily. If we see a Scotty come out from either one of them, we're going to see some serious problem for the Lifestealer. So Mu is able to get the tier 1 up top, which is nice. Maybe gonna look for some damage here onto the Coddle? No? Okay. And Rabbit's going for the drums, so he'll be picking up his own mobility there. We got wards, we got tranquils, no hint at any sign of a Hand of Midas to come out from Sansheng anytime soon. And U9, he's building up. He didn't go for the Aquila, he kind of just sat on the Valley Wraith Band. Picked up the Ogre Club, and I'm assuming he's going for his own BKB. The BKB would be a solid option here. Also, the SNY isn't too bad, but we'll see. We'll see. So, we hit that lull now. We hit that point where we almost were at a kill a minute and looking like real 6.84, but yeah, it's just going to slow down. They're going to go back to the farming game. It seems that Newbee need to slow the pace down just a bit. Try to get their Lifesteal a little bit more items. He's got his actual drum waiting for him. And I don't see really too many good infest targets. Unless he goes on the Hawk. That'd be some next level shit. You just infest in the Hawk and then just blow out on top of everybody. That'd be like some Boots of Travel into the Hawk kind of stuff. There's also really not much to kill off this Hawk with. There's the Rocket Flare and the Razes, but you gotta find it and aim it accurately. And they're looking for the hook shot. Look at this. Red wants to go in. They ping him out. They have a ward to spot him from the high ground. But, interesting. They spot out a stack, too. This is a triple stack of the Ancients that Sansheng has been stacking up frivolously for his teammate. Any stackage up here? No, no stacks for the Gyro. Surprised actually they're not trying to. I'm really surprised they're not trying to. No stacks even in the jungle, and he's just flat canning stuff down, but he's not getting much. And there's a smoke in. Sanshang's actually going to lead the charge here. Throws out a ward. Okay, Mu is taking up the front position. They might find Kabu here. Oh, they're not fast enough though. He's got phase boots. They're gonna try to cut him off. He's got the drum. Mu going in, revealed, gonna get the dragon tail, gonna immediately static storm. There's a roar on Kabu. Ice blast connects. Open wounds. This is gonna be enough to bring him down. The call down not doing enough damage, and it's gonna be June to pick up that kill. But hookshot connects. They blow up the Dragon Knight. They're gonna actually telekinesis him back, try to get the 2-man stun, which they do. The boars end up both dying, so the Beastmaster can't present too much right now. And it's a 1-for-1 trade. DK for Gyro. Anything else to come out of this? Trying to chase down the banana. There's no drum charges or anything like that. Glimpse isn't up for 10 more seconds, so it seems that they're going to be able to get away? Yeah. And we see that the Gyro's worth way more than the DK at this point, so they do get a bit more out of that. And back to the farming they go. That was an aggressive smoke, looking to find something. And it did, so a couple more like those, and we'll see Newbee try to come back into this game. As of right now, the gold graph is in the Tongfu favor by about 1,500. XP is the same at plus 4k. So, Tongfu do take those minor advantages for now until we hit the big team fights, and it seems like they want to go to Mu. So Red. Oh, he gets Dragon Tail. That's a pretty decent stun. Hookshot isn't available for another second here. Call only going to slow him down. Hookshot connects. Look at this lag. It's frame by frame, pixel by pixel. Mu, though, trying to turn around. He's going to get Rocket Barrage down, and Red picks up the kill, and it looks like it's actually not Dota TV. It's Valve in general. So Valve lag, sadly. So we get to take this time and marvel at what possibly could happen right now. With the DK dead, the lag gone, can Newbee look to turn this fight? Rabbit is here. He's got an infest too, ready and waiting. He gets pushed back by the cogs though. Red taking some serious damage. He's just standing there. It seems that he was still affected by the lag. And it's a 1-for-1 trade. Again, trading the Gyro for the DK. We got a bit of an exchange over by Sanshang and LPC. And can they get this kill? Rabbit? Oh, yeah, okay. He disconnected. He was dead anyway, so there's really no kind of arguing that. But, yeah, having that lag there kind of sucks. Newbee are leading with 1 game over Tongfu, so could end up in a draw. Who knows? Who knows? Tongfu looking really good, and it seems that SF and Gyro are the pretty much go-to picks right now. Rabbit coming in on the flank. He's gonna find U9. Maybe even find the Coddle. Oh, Glimpse back though. Okay, back to safety he goes. He was almost diving in tower. But Tongfu are starting to make some map progress here. We got 2 tier 1s down for them. Only the top tier 1 dead from the Tongfu side, and Newbee, they're pushing kind of strategy here is not that good. So at least the Necro's coming in from June. I believe the lag is still here. Might be minor though. And Melody Lovers just going straight into his Ags right afterwards. No urn, nothing crazy. Just straight Ags. Look at this. Charging up, charging up, charging up. Boom. Doesn't do that much damage though. He didn't full charge it. And yeah, this is really apparent lag even for us. I can't read Chinese, but I'm assuming they're saying it's lag. Yan De Wen Ti. Wu Hen Hao. Hao, the Dota 2 player for Vici? Alright. So, I mean, we're still at this point where Tongfu still have this really early game kind of advantage. The kills may not say it, but the last hits in the farm do. Yeah, the SF is definitely on top where he should be. So hopefully it gets resolved soon. The birds are chirping outside. It's a beautiful Monday morning. And we got 3 more games to go. So we're in this for the long haul, and I'm excited about the HGT game versus eHome. That's going to be a good one to actually keep an eye out for. And then after this is going to be who's going to be? It's going to be eHome versus Tongfu. So we got 3 doubleheaders tonight, and CDEC versus Newbee is going to be an interesting one as well. Definitely got to keep an eye on those teams. Like CDEC have a real good potential this patch. Like they've been playing pretty damn well. So really gotta see how that game goes. It'll determine a lot. So here we go. Pause is resumed. We're good. We're good. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. See the G's come out. Still a little bit of Dota TV lag, but hopefully it's not going to impact too much. I could always just try reconnecting if anything, but I doubt it's me. It's probably a Valve thing. Oh man, this might be unbearable. This happens sometimes. Nothing you can really do against it. Actually, there is something we can do against it. Let's try. Disconnect, reconnect. So we'll see if this is a quick fix. Hopefully it is. If it's not, then we'll be sad. If anything, we can go with the Dota 2 TV ticket. And that wouldn't be too bad either. But nope, it persists, so sorry guys, you're gonna be watching some frame-by-frame Dota for a little bit until it stabilizes itself. And Moo, haven't really seen him progress too much in terms of items. He's been kind of hit pretty hard here. He's gonna use the Dragon Form to clear out the Ancient Stack just a bit, use a little bit of AoE, that cleave damage that comes with it. And actually gonna split the XP too. That's pretty nice. Rocket Flare's gonna scout them though, and there's nothing Tongfu can really do against this, but this is gonna be a decent amount of gold that they pick up. And it will be the straight BKB. I like the Shadow Blade build, kind of more aggressive, more my suiting, more my style on the DK. But they're gonna try to contest, it seems, smoking up, going in looking for a hook shot here. What can Red find as smoke breaks? Oh, he hits the dragon. He actually took the golem though, the granite golem. He's gonna get static stormed for defense. They glimpse back June though, coming from behind. We got ourselves open wounds. Rabbit looking to tick down Red. Hopefully that's enough to pick up the kill. Oh, I clicked the minimap. And it seems that no, it's not going to be able to pick up the kill. He did pick up a kill onto the Coddle, and it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. June for Keeper of the Light, and Rabbit looking to maybe go back in. Whoa, that's ballsy. He's going to get glimpsed actually back to his starting position. He rages up instead. The missile's going to chase him down, and they're still trying to finish the stack right now. But yeah, nothing you can do against that. Missile connects, a little donk. That bewildered face coming in from the lifestealer there. And again, it's just a 1-for-1 trade, but Tongfu definitely coming out ahead there with a big kill onto the Beastmaster. And with this DD rune, actually it timed out, never mind. I was like, oh, they can try to push to the tier 2, but nope, it's gone. And this haste rune for Red, too, could be very, very significant in the next fight if they make it happen soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 down mob taking some damage, the creeps doing their thing. And Roche is a pretty big deal in this matchup. If you get an extra life in your Lifestealer or your DK, you're setting up for a good time. Killing a DK once is pretty hard. Killing him a second time, nigh impossible depending on the situations of the fight. And Kabu, his BKB's done, so I mean he's ready to fight. And there's the haste on a Red, so we could see a dead banana soon. And gonna peel him? Actually, no, they're going for June. Telekinesis forward. What do we got? Roar. We got damage. We got bursting. Battery assault stolen. They've dropped the call down though. That's just to keep him safe. And Banana's gonna get slowed down. And Red tried. Can't blame him. The haste was out of his bottle in time, and unfortunately, I guess he didn't have hookshot. Maybe looking not to miss it. He's gonna run into Moo. Oh, Dragon Tail? Nope, not fast enough. Forced out the Dragon Form though. It's a pretty decent cooldown. 2 minutes. You know, I thought he would look for Dragon Tail, get an Ice Blast, and try to finish him off like that, but seems not possible. And Sansheng needs to level up, man. He needs some solo XP so badly. He needs at least level 2 Ice Blast. in the next couple minutes. So 8-9, still your kill to death. And the SF, he's gonna overtake this net worth very, very soon. He's got his Yasha looking for Manta. No mech for him, surprisingly. I guess seeing as to how the Coddle can pick up the mech, or I don't think Gyro would ever see it. I've never really seen a Clockwork go mech either, but maybe he'll pick it up a little bit later on down the road. But they're kind of just sticking together, smoking back up, and gonna do another loop of rounds. Try to get a kill, try to get Moo. Level 12, he's got 4 points in his passive, gets hook shotted up, gets caught in the cogs. He force stabs himself out though, as they want to keep him trapped in here. They're going to try to bring him back with a glimpse, but he pops the BKB. That's his 10-second charge, unfortunately gone. But a solid initiation for Tongfu, and now they're going to look to pressure with that. With the BKB down, the DK low, nothing to really stop them from pushing. Trying to get the Illuminate out there. The Ice Blast is going to hit. Going to connect on to maybe one or two. Only hits one, and that's LPC. That's not a prime target for that. And it seems they're going to try to trade the tier 2 for the tier 1 on the Newbee side. So, looking for something in exchange for this. There's TPs that could come back. We got forts coming in. And there's the defensive TP. And oh man, Rabbit can't do anything about this. This kind of feels like last game where the Gyro and the SF just took full control. And were just near impossible to kill. Little variations in the builds, but pretty much the same story. So we got Necro 3 though done for the Newbie side. Helps out a ton with scouting out and doing a bit of damage, but really this game kind of went a 180 or did a 360. Full circle. I should say full circle, but did a full circle, and now Tongfu are just stealing away the picks from Newbee and controlling the map against them. Roche will be a big determining factor though for this game. Whoever can get the Aegis could definitely just either end it or stay alive for a little bit longer. And the graph is probably going to tell another tale. It's only 3k gold. XP is even at about 5k, so Tongfu do still have that minor lead. I mean, I'm just looking around to see what's going to happen. Rabbit's managed to progress his way to SNY. Moo picked up his BKB some time ago, and this tier 1 in mid, you know, down pretty low, but they can't push up. Too scared of Red's hook shots, too scared of call down. And Melody Lovers, look at this. He's so close to having a decently timed Ags. He hasn't farmed up as much as some other Coddles that we've seen, but he's definitely getting there. And Newbee, is this a Desperation Roche? Oh no. That could be so bad for them if that's scouted out. Oh, hook shot. We see it connecting with the banana. Telekinesis, trying to get Red out of there, trying to stay alive, but no, the right clicks from U9 are too much, and yeah, Rabbit's got to get the hell out of that pit. No way he can go for that. And this tier 2 in mid should be dead. They got 400 gold out of the kill, and I don't really think Newbee can kind of fight. The Lifestealer pick is meant to get ahead early and just really chew on these supports, but it's so hard to chase them down when you're this behind. 4th on the net worth and not on top. So we got the Necro units kind of leading the charge a little bit. Rabbit gets the open wounds. Tongfu though Manta styles it. U9 just Manta styling that one perfectly. June gets glimpsed into a really awkward angle. They throw out the Ice Blast, maybe looking to catch them off guard. LPC's gonna get hit by that one. He's gonna go down. Okay, so a good hold by Newbee. And they decided to back off. So I gotta say, I didn't expect Newbee to really be able to hold that one, but they did. Perfect Ice Blast coming in, too. Securing them that one kill. And Kabu, look at this. He's got an ultimate orb. My money's on Scotty, but who knows. Rabbit going in onto Melody Lovers, trying to take him down with the open wounds, able to get him off in time. He drops the Infest though, gonna be able to dodge away too from the hook shot. That's the best thing about that ability. June gonna get glimpsed back though. Rabbit sees more than happy to sacrifice this Beastmaster, as sad as that sounds, but yeah, they get that one kill, but their tier 2 is going to suffer for that. Ice Blast connects down to 2. Tier 2 though, still going to go down, and I don't really think that was too worth it for the Newbee side, trading that tower for the kill. And that was pretty well executed by Rabbit though, you gotta say, showcasing the power of the rage and the open wounds to chase down into a target. And again, it's only these minor one-for-one kind of skirmishes. It's not really panning out into these big epic battles because of just how far ahead the SF and the Gyro are. And show me a Scotty, Kabu. Show me the Scotty. I mean, Lincoln still is a pretty good idea, but I don't see it happening. We do have in the meantime a pickoff onto red, and all right, Newbee are piecing together some kills here and there. Big ones at that, taking the clockwork. Unfortunately, the roar is going to be down, and we won't see them be able to have an attempt to go on to U9. But what's this? A DK and a Lifestealer duo onto this Roche. This first Aegis is a huge deal for Newbee, especially if they can pick it up now. So they're going to go for it. It seems that there's nothing really stopping them from doing this. Melody Lover's going to throw out an Illuminate, but yeah, it's done. First Aegis over to Newbee. Solid pickup on a red. They lose a lot of their scouting potential, and now Rabbit has an Aegis, so he probably will be very, very okay with just running in nowadays. Kabu forced to pop his BKB. Whoa, on just a TP. So tower gets denied. He loses his charge down to a 9-second. That was his 10-second BKB charge to try to get this tower, but was denied. So well played by Moo. I mean, things are slowly turning around for Newbee. With these picks, the denies, now an Aegis, or an Aegis in their favor. He's got no more drum charges. He's used them all to try to chase down kills. And Moo finishing his SNY, so he's ready to chase people down. He's got his own MAME effect, Sansheng. Not even going to go for the Hanamitis. Going to be doing it old-fashioned style and just going straight for Ags. The only problem I have is with Newbee being able to push. It's pretty hard for them to push right now. They have not much wave clear. Well, they actually have a little bit of wave clear, but trying to break through the towers in time without anybody really ranged unless Dragon forms up for the DK is quite a bit of an ordeal. Like, you have to play around the Dragon form, you have to play around, you know, not getting hook-shotted or anything like that. But Tongfu still leading by a bit. We got red going up top, looking for Moo. Hook shot, not going to connect. Not even close. And even an E-Blade picked... not E-Blade, the Scepter picked up. Word drop, the Boar spots it out. Any responses? Nothing. Boar doing some serious damage. Look at that. Look at how annoying that is. And in the meantime, Newbee have been splitting. They've been quiet. I didn't even notice them kind of pushing on the bottom half of the map. Just doing their thing. And they're going to keep going, it seems. Try to pressure tier 2 for tier 2. Keep the Aegis online. Blink Dagger up for the Beastmaster, though, so that's going to help a ton. We're trying to fight. And this Illuminate, it's pretty big. The Rubik's channeling his own Illuminate, though. Look at that. That actually looks really cool. Oops. The Blinding Light. He's got a bunch of wave clear with that, too, which is nice. Rabbit up top, kind of by himself. Hook shot up. They're going to go in onto him. He's got the Rage. Can he get out of the Static Storm, though, with it? No, he can't, because he's silenced up in his ability. Oh, man, the call down comes in. They blow up the Aegis, at least. And it was going to time out in 2 minutes anyway. So they didn't get much out of that. Ice Blast is going to come in, though. It connects on an LPC. They call back Kabu. And LPC might be dead. He's 4 stabbed. He's going to drop a ward. He picks up a TP and he's gone. Okay, he's gone. And the next item for Rabbit isn't going to be a Basher, isn't going to be Armlet. It's going to be an AC. So it needs that armor desperately, and I actually just missed a red kill as June and Moo make really quick work of that clockwork. I didn't actually see that coming. I thought they were going to, stay behind, follow Rabbit up a little bit. And at that point, Newbee find 1 kill, which is nice. And again, it's on the clockwork. So, I mean, they've managed to recover a bit. Yeah, they've covered up about 2,500 gold and about the same in terms of XP. Really fighting their way back into it, showing that veteran experience. Against one of their own drafts. You know what's good about this? Belly Delivers is at least picking up his own significant amount of golds. He's able to really farm up now that he has these ags, and just consistent calls from people is pretty nice. Able to recall them all to him. And Sanshang, he's 2,800 away. He's got a bit to go. AC's done though for the Life Stealer. I keep wanting to call him Nyx, but yeah, he's got the AC. That armor reduction as well as the armor onto himself, super helpful against these right clicks and the armor reduction aura of the Shadow Fiend. But hookshot it up. We got 3 coming in. Static Storms drops again. E-Blade's there. He gets actually pushed out by the cogs. The second call isn't going to hit him. He gets glimpsed back, but no, the rage is there. He made it out. Are you kidding me, man? Rabbit playing this Lifestealer to a T. He's going to get some bottle charges. He's going to heal up a bit. And they give up. Had that cog not been taken out, Rabbit wouldn't have been forced out of the call and more than likely wouldn't have gotten out of that situation. But he did it well played, gotta say. U9 looking for his butterfly with that eagle song, so ready to fight here. LPC with the glimpse. Actually, he's in front. Yeah, he's gonna force staff away. Even committing the kinetic field too. But blink forward, Moo going in, just revealing that one. Pops his BKB, goes straight in. The slows, the damage is so real right now. Rabbit just beating away at Kabu. Can he get this kill? Chasing it all the way down. The Ice Blast is going to be there. The hook shot comes in as well. But, oh man, he picked up the kill onto the gyro. Kabu is dead. That's going to be a triple kill for Rabbit. Blinking forward, Moo gets the Dragon Tail. U9 is going to go down. It seems to these creeps from the Necro. Yes, the Necro isn't there, but Rubik steals the kill, zapping down the Shadow Fiends. And Rabbit didn't die. Never mind, I thought he was dead, but he actually infested. Oh man, that is a nightmare for Tongfu. Huge swing in gold, 3,700, 5k XP. And Rabbit knows how to play Lifestealer freaking very well. They're going to be able to take a tier 2 out of this? No, they're too low at this point. He's juking away the vision. He's going to wait for the creep wave. Now we can do it. And solid fight to come out from the Newbee side. Like, insane how well they played that.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So we got ourselves in a position where this Lifestealer is super relevant now. Picked up the AC. He's got 2,800 more gold in his inventory. What else do you pick up? You gonna go Heart? You gonna go... I think Basher actually would be the best choice here, but that's just my opinion. The Basher would be super helpful. But, yeah, that was crazy. I did not think he was gonna get out of that. So, now we got Tongfu on the back foot, having to fight up on this, and Red hasn't really picked up any items for a long time. Kabu went for the Lincolns. Really trying to stop open wounds, try to stop the Dragon Tail, but it only block one spell, and that's for a limited amount of time. So we're picking the. I don't like this Lincoln Sphere picked up. It's really good at stopping that single spell, but if they can just chain open wounds in the Dragon Tail, like he's dead either way. They can drop a 4-staff on him and stop it. But 2 minutes for Roche. We got a decently long respawn time here. Infest in out to June. He's ready to blink forward. I was wondering how they were going to use the Infest bombs, and it seems that with the blink daggers, it's really enough to bring him in. And what do we got? Maybe gonna find a delicious kill on the LPC. Oh, wait, hold on. Going in straight. Look at that damage. They blow him up with the Infest Bomb. They're chasing out to U9. He pops the Butterfly, though, for the extra speed. Hookshot connects it on the Moo. We got those Necro units in the pit. They're going to drop a Cold on top. Kabu stunned. Everything. Look at that. It doesn't matter that he has a Lincolns. He tries to heal up. There's nothing he can do with the Hand of God. Not the Hand of God, but the Illuminate heal. And now they chase out a U9. Rabbit going to go forward. They're going to throw the axes. They're going to be able to get that kill. Now they're going to melee lovers, too. This is GG. That Basher coming into a huge effect for Rabbit, looking for the full team wipe, trying to get red. They should be able to get it. He blinks into the cogs. That's it. That's going to be Newbee 2-0ing Tongfu. And Tongfu have another game after this, and that's going to be up against eHome. So that's going to be a tough one as well. So that does it for this best of 2. I'm EGAD, or at EGADcast. I'll be solo casting for you guys tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. By all means, hit me up on Twitter at EGADcast. And yeah, well played by Newbee, coming back and not letting the Shadow Fiend and Gyrocopter kind of overrun them. But we'll be back for the next game 2, or the next best of 2. So we'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the music, and peace.
I was running on an empty heart, not a trace of gasoline, trying to dim every single spark that could hurt, that could burn all of me. Like a soldier on the battleground, lying wounded on the field. I was fighting alone with a broken sword. Now I'm caught in a war with no shield.
The words we say, every single line could lead the way. With the speed of light here on our side, we're chasing time. Can't afford to lose velocity when you're going places never seen. With the speed of light here on our side, we're chasing time, chasing time. I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you